The character's dead. I really hope Keanu Reeves' update is the end of John Wick 5 talk, but I doubt it. In a recent update, Keanu Reeves officially confirmed the character's death almost 2 years after the film's debut, which should eliminate the possibility of John Wick 5. In its fourth installment, the famed assassin supposedly met his demise, sparking theories that he orchestrated his own death. I'm doubtful about the loss too, regardless of whether the genuine John Wick could not appear in John Wick 5. Despite the first movie having a relatively modest budget, the John Wick franchise has an impressive box office streak, which has surpassed $1 billion worldwide, and its popularity shows no signs of waning. The franchise has consistently increased its commercial success with each John Wick movie, and Chapter 4 delivers a fitting end to Reeves' character's journey. That being said, the upcoming release of the franchise's spin-off, Ballerina, has not helped any speculation about the actor's return. Despite this, the confirmation of when this standalone film is set within the John Wick timeline officially debunks any optimistic theories about the character, as it mostly risks undermining the satisfying conclusion of John Wick 4. A fifth movie would face a significant challenge in justifying its existence, and it's best that his story ends here. Keanu Reeves has played down John Wick's return from the dead. In an interview with Extra TV, Reeves was asked about the possibility of his character returning for future installments. While some audiences find Reeves' response to John Wick's potential return disappointing, the actor provides a very direct response, explaining that his character will be present in Ballerina. Reeves reveals there are no plans for another continuation in the John Wick franchise. The actor, synonymous with the franchise, has declared the character definitively dead and has effectively closed the book on John Wick's story. While a John Wick 5 can't be completely dismissed, these remarks make it considerably less likely. Reeves told Extra TV, the character's dead. He died in John Wick, Chapter 4. I know, in Hollywood you can. I know, it's the Hollywood story. Right now there isn't. Admittedly, these comments come months after the actor's discussion with CBS News towards the end of last year, in which Reeves admitted, "My heart wants another John Wick movie. But my knees are saying right now, you can't do another John Wick." It appears Reeves is open to future projects, but prioritizes respecting the artistic integrity of his character's death, preserving its impact in his legacy. John Wick coming back from the dead would be a mistake. John Wick 4 conclusively provides a superb ending for the infamous character. While he persists on his quest to take out the High Table, Wick is later offered the opportunity to duel with the villain, the Marquis de Grimont, Bill Skarsgård, in exchange for his freedom. Although the character has been incredibly resilient throughout the franchise, there has to be limits to Wick's mortality. At his core, Wick is just a man, and he is not superhuman. Some injuries and losses are simply beyond recovery, and this is certainly the case in the last moments of John Wick 4. His death in John Wick 4 is an excellent ending for the character because it provides a sense of closure and gives the story some finality and peace. Although the John Wick Chapter 4 ending leaves the door open for his return, Wick's death was treated with dignity and reflects his character's essence. If he were to come back from the dead, the impact of the previous movie would be made redundant. Not to mention, Reeves' return would force the new chapter into performing a fake-out sequence, which is difficult to do after the events of John Wick 4. Why John Wick 5 with Keanu Reeves probably will happen. John Wick has become one of Hollywood's most popular action franchises. Considering how much attention and traction it has gained over recent years, it seems probable that a fifth film will take place regardless of the circumstances. Director Chad Stahelski has proven this by including an interesting moment during the credits of John Wick 4. Wick's dog is seen to react to someone off-screen during the film's final scene in the graveyard. which indicates that a new movie remains a strong possibility. Following the character's poignant death, the post-credits sparked conversation after its premiere, which ironically kept the franchise alive, to say nothing of this being Hollywood and John Wick being an incredibly successful franchise. Interestingly, every John Wick movie has impressively made 4 times its budget, proving that the franchise has an incredibly successful formula that Hollywood would be remiss not to capitalize on. This, alongside John Wick's established audience, makes it an incredibly enticing venture. Stahelski's comments suggest that he may come up with a compelling story for a new sequel, and even if Reeves were not to reprise his role in John Wick 5, the movie would still likely find great success with another actor as lead. How Keanu Reeves' John Wick could return. It is clear that Keanu Reeves' participation in John Wick 5 hinges on a script that is logical as well as honors his character's ending. Reeves must be on board with the director's vision. A new installment could include the destruction of the High Table or seeing Wick perish for good, but both of these feel disingenuous. It may be more fitting for the studio to keep Wick's character dead and opt to move to an earlier point in the narrative with a prequel. This would eliminate the need for a fake-out and deepen our understanding of the character's past. Ultimately, there are several ways that Reeves could remain in consideration for John Wick 5, but the franchise must ensure any future involvement respects his character and avoids altering the finality of his story. Awarding the character a prequel is a suitable way to provide audiences with more on-screen time with Reeves, without it feeling underhand. A prequel detailing Wick's earlier work would strengthen his reputation and make his abilities more plausible. Not to mention, it would be the ideal opportunity to feature far more stars who could appear as previous characters in flashbacks to past missions. Ultimately, there are several ways that Reeves could remain involved in John Wick 5, but the franchise must ensure any future involvement respects his character and avoids altering the finality of his story, such as Ballerina is.